famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
Holly, thank you. So the Raging Cajuns offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going for it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Rockwell. Finding some room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to pass, it's Winfield. Got a man, it's Johnson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gonna run it. It's Rockwell. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the 1st drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Looks like he's going to bring it out. And the ball is loose on the return. Grabbed by the kicking team. Takes it in. Touchdown, Louisiana. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen, so you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer. And that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Wolves offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad. Man, that's a big gain down the field, and the big fella was wide open. I'll tell you what, nobody around. The defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
Now the play fake. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Breaks the tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. On third and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Power football with the run. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. Lowers those pads. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like
Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick its way and find some room on that return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking for a man, it's Winfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run the counter, fighting off the defender. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Maybe a crease. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here he comes with the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sampson.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Here comes the heat. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. As we take a look at the stats, both teams putting up numbers. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Unloads to the wideout. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Cajuns. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he makes the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. The run inside. It's Clay. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Got it behind the line. It's Summers. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Clay. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
I'd have a chance. seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Going to the run, it's Clay. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Clay. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Owens. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Caught over the middle, it's Cobb. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Runs through a man, and he might have space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Creates a little room. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Raging Cajuns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They go right back to it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires quickly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sweet cut there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the ground, it's Clay. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Zings it complete to the right. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Complete on the comeback. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 1st down and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A designed run for the quarterback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about that.
Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Red Wolves! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't.
You You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Winfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Rockwell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. With the catch, it's Rockwell. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
I love it. I love it. First down, let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
He throws one to the left. Goes high to pull it in. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he just chucks it into the fourth row. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for space, it's Clay. Got a little grass. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Red Wolves head coach told me at the half they have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Caught close to the marker, it's Summers. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Tight end now in motion. The play action fake.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. And when you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get him down. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Back to throw, it's Owens. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground. There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
That's why is it...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. The Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. Look out, he's got room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Makes a pass to Marker. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To throw, it's Winfield. Fires to the tight end. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
And the Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Caught. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Raging Cajuns will try to punch it in on first and goal. Using his feet. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I mean, they didn't reinvent football on this drive. That was really impressive watching them just go down the field, methodically running the football a bunch and finally punching it in. David, we saw the turnovers throwing the ball in the first half. They decided just to come out here in the second half now and just get back to the basics, and it really paid off for them.
I was about to say, it's more of a necessity, right? Like this offense wasn't really good through the air. What do they do best? Pound the football. And it's not like we're not getting movement up front. This offensive line is... Good job, and if they want to get back in this football game, you got to like the start right here in the second half. Like early in the second half, showing that you are physical and that you can still run the football even though you're trailing.
And he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Takes a handoff. It's Spencer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Spencer. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Owens. Swings it out to his running back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. He's got it. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll try to make the catch and throw. And he loses the football on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Red Wolves come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. Guess what? This game is far from over.
He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Red Wolves! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Scanning the field, it's Owens. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going. Couldn't make the connection. Goes to the option. The option, the keeper. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the 1st. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, it's Spencer. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough space, and he'll race it. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick.
He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Winfield. With the catch, it's Jensen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but it was the